Letchaknow. 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 Letchaknow.
Yes. Welcome to the Let You Know podcast. It's your boy EK in the building. And we got ladies night. What's going on? Got the NOOZ up there in the corner. What's up, NOOZ?
What up, though, man? Yo, we got the ladies tonight, man. We doing the Let You Know ladies every Sunday now on. We doing it on Sundays at same time like right now. It's 9 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock on the other side. But I appreciate y'all ladies for being with us, man. Let's go down the line. Who we got? We got Ski over here. What up, Ski?
What up? What up?
Then we got my girl Chaz over here on the far right. What up, Chaz?
What it do?
And then we got Jinx. Jinx, you there?
Jinx is in the building.
Okay.
Hello.
That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all ladies being here, man. We're gonna jump into some quick topics real quick, right?
Yeah.
We got some. We talked about some of this stuff a little bit earlier about stuff we want to talk about, and so I'm glad. We ain't go over a lot of what we want to go over, but I think it's gonna be good that way. The first one that I remember somebody, I don't know who it was, but one of the first topics I remember seeing was fucking on the first night. People want to talk about fucking on the first night. Oof. And whose topic was this?
That was my topic. News. That was my topic.
Okay. So what was as far as fucking on the first night, like what you mean? You want to talk about it? What about fucking on the first night? Basically, you pop it off.
Okay, well, I just wanted to put that out there because we women and men kind of want to know how we feel about it, what we see, our views on it, and I just kind of wanted to throw it out there because it does happen. So I kind of wanted to see what the other ladies felt like their take is on fucking on the first night.
So I hear a lot of people say, it's just being grown. If the chemistry is there, why not? But I feel like it's always gonna be like a double standard. Like I feel like a man even approaching you on the first night with something like that is like a test. Um, I don't even know.
Can I
I
say something?
Come on with it.
I don't feel like it's a test in a sense because of the fact that they already know that they want it. They're no, it is a test, so you are correct in that. But they already know that they want it, but they just want to have to know like where you're going with it. But later on in life, they're gonna utilize that toward you.
Yeah. And I think it varies from person to person. Like some people are okay with it. Some people they'll get you to do it and then their whole perspective of you changes. And I don't know. I just feel like it just depends on the type of person you're dealing with.
Wait, I wanted to jump in. You said something. You said utilize. Can you break that down?
Jinx, you talking to
Mhm.
me?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So the thing about it is the fact that later on when they get mad and get pissed off and like say whatever, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, you did this and you did that." But the thing is that it's not like you're gonna do it for everybody. You did it for them, and it happened, and you got what the fuck you wanted. So why the fuck we keep talking about it?
Mm.
Mm.
My question to women would be: Does like casual sex does it hurt women? Casual sex, does it hurt y'all in any way?
No, casual sex don't fucking hurt us because we don't want to fucking see y'all. Period. Again, we already know what the fuck we want in our mental. There's nothing we don't. We're not. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to retract that.
Okay.
I'm not a we of them. I'm a me.
No,
Casual sex don't make no never mind to me.
but not just for you. Have you've had female friends or sisters or cousins or somebody that has been hurt by casual sex? You got to admit that everybody knows somebody.
Yeah, no, I don't ask them anything about that. I'm worried about all them fucking kids they done fucking spewed out their pussies.
I think that's hurting a woman by casual sex. If you're having casual sex and keep getting knocked up, that's hurting you. No?
I think the key word is knocked up.
Right.
I mean, so wait a minute. So Chaz, you ain't never had a girlfriend come up to you and say, "Hey, girl, yeah, I gave this nigga and he ain't never called me back, and now I feel fucked up about it, or I'm mad about it, I'm tight about it." Nobody's ever had that conversation with a female before.
People
No.
do have a conversation with that, but I do not have those conversations with people because I'm not around those type of people. They already fucking knocked up.
Wow,
I don't know what else to tell you.
wow.
I haven't had that I mean, I think I don't know, we just have tougher skin. Like 9 times out of 10, if y'all did it and he didn't call or whatever, it's just like okay, and we move on with life. Like there was ever no real connection other than that.
Wow. I wish I would be
Yeah.
truthful. Like,
No, I'm about to be truthful right now. My daughter that I fucking have and that I love and adore, and she's my one baby
mhm.
child. That's it. I didn't do none of the. I mean, I did some other shit, but I didn't fucking fuck with her. I mean, fuck around like that.
No, I'm just saying that I think if women if women are having casual sex and like you said, just having it and then moving on like it wasn't nothing, then I feel a lot of issue. I feel like niggas cars wouldn't be getting keyed. I mean, niggas cars wouldn't be getting keyed.
Um,
What
Niggas,
do you
niggas
mean casual sex?
no,
Like they're having
that does
continually
not
having sex with
happen.
someone that they just aren't in a relationship with?
no, man, stop acting like y'all don't know nothing
I
about these.
mean, can you just define
Oh,
it, please?
you.
Y'all don't
You
know.
gonna have to define. You gonna have to define it, man. Break it
Okay, so
down.
I'm gonna
Break it
define
down.
it. So here's the thing: if you want to just fuck, you just want that. You want that from the moment. You want the moment, like that moment.
So
Doesn't
lust. You
matter
talking
if you
about
pissed
lust? Then.
off with the other person. You blah blah blah. You just
Right. So
want
is
the
this like
moment.
a person you just met?
Yeah, because guess what? You ain't gonna fucking meet him again.
Okay, so that's more so like a one night stand, also casual sex. If you don't have a deeper connection with that nigga and that's all it was, I mean, I guess maybe some women maybe butt hurt, but I have not had those conversations
Neither have I.
with anyone or any.
So
I mean, life goes on. We have options. There are other niggas.
Right.
Right. That's like
so
having a whole nother fucking cocktail at the bar.
But he's just asking, like, does it hurt? Like, are our feelings hurt if he doesn't call or if
Oh
it doesn't
no,
go further than what it was? I mean, maybe he was cute or maybe we wanted some deeper, but it didn't happen. I really didn't know him like that, and
now
life
okay,
goes on.
now to settle it down, what it means is the fact of what type of personality that person has. Because if they knew they was getting the fucking dick at the first place
Mm-hmm.
and you knew what the fuck it was, why the fuck you still hanging on to that shit?
That's what a lot of men.
Why?
That's what a lot of men ask when these women start tripping. Be like, "Yo, we had a good time. We had fun. Why are you mad now that I didn't answer my phone? Your phone call now. Now you want to know where I'm at. Now you see me out with another girl and you just
Oh, well, that's their
like,
fucking
things happen.
problem. I
No,
don't have that problem.
no, I'm not saying everybody individually, but I just figured that everybody going through life would have seen something similar to this, to where casual sex has not just been 100% great for the woman. Like that's
Oh, I'm a nigga, so I can't. I don't know.
I'm a hoe.
I don't know.
okay.
That's cultural. I gives no fucks.
I
If
Well,
will
I
let me
definitely
want
give
you,
you the
I
head
want
nod and
you.
keep on going.
If
well,
I
let me,
don't want you, I don't fucking want you.
well, let me
I
ask you.
make my choice, and that's what I'm gonna get. And you take your fucking ass, and I don't want you to fucking call me to fuck back. Period. Cause I got other shit to do.
But what about is sexual liberation a scam for women?
Wait, what?
Is sexual liberation a scam for women?
What is sexual liberation scam? Tell me that a little bit.
Sexual liberation is basically where women are pretty much having sex, whatever, doing what men do. They move how they want. They fuck who they want to fuck. They move on about it. They have sex whatever they want to. They're not uptight about pussy no more. They you know, they promiscuous, whatever, doing what they want to do with no else about it.
First of all,
Promiscuous women have
thing.
existed
Go
since
ahead,
the
bro.
beginning of time. I'm sorry.
No, you got.
But now that we're, more free with it, they're just open. They're just more open with it. But there have always been promiscuous women. Um, I don't think I don't think it's a scam because women were going to do what women wanted to do, whether laws allowed us to do it or our husbands or whoever allowed us to do it. We most of women was finding ways around shit and finding ways to do what they wanted to do.
But they weren't in the open with it. They weren't in the open like that's what the liberation is coming from. They feel liberated by having sex with whoever they want to now. Before, when a woman wanted to step out in the past, they usually are sneaky about it. But recently, women haven't been sneaky about it. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to have 2 or 3 boyfriends, and you just got to eat it or what? I mean, simple as that.
So it's not about eating it. It's all about the fucking woman. Because
Right?
at the end of the
True.
day, there is not a liberation. Because if you're not bound to doing something that they need to be liberated about, if they're just not liberated at all, there's nothing to be liberated about. And motherfuckers know what the fuck they want, and they're like, oh, I like this blazing right here. I'm
Right.
gonna get him, I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna wink my fucking eye,
Hmm.
and that is what the fuck I'm gonna get. Like, literally, there's no liberation to have because if you wasn't doing something by your choice, if you wasn't doing something to be liberated on, then there's nothing for you to be liberated, if you get what I'm saying.
So
No, go
so
ahead.
so women being like this is not like she's. I mean, there's promiscuous women among time, but the amount of women that are there was never been a slut walk before till recent certain years. There have been women marching about doing what they want with their bodies. Like it's not like I said. Usually, women were conservative about their sex partners. Now that's changed, and that I'm asking is that liberation part of it. Do you think it's like did it do anything for women? Did it or was it just a scam? That's kind of my question. Did it do anything
But,
for y'all? Or was it just bullshit?
all right, so there's not a scam. The thing is that every human being is each human being. You don't gotta be a fucking slut because you look cute and you walking down the street and somebody fucking talks to you and whatever. Like, you don't have to be a slut. You just could be cute and walking. So there's
I,
not any fucking liberation. You just choose how you want to deal with your life and whatever. The word slut
Mm-hmm.
is because something that somebody put on you. Just like the word cunt is the word that somebody put on you. Just like the word that somebody said, bitch. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That is what that fucking shit is. You are your own person. So just because you walking down the street and you fucking cute, don't make you a fucking slut,
I agree.
or any of that.
I agree.
I think, like, were you referring to like the walk of shame?
I
No,
don't
No,
fuck. I
okay.
walk in fame every fucking day, but I look like I look. I
no.
look like
A
I look.
walk of shame, like where women be walking home from smashing a dude or whatever late at night or something like that, walking to the apartment. She's talking about that
Well, well, why the fuck would you be walking in shame if you fucking knew that you was doing what the fuck you was doing
because
when
that
you
ain't
was
normal
fucking
for women.
doing it?
Because that's not normal for women to be acting like that. That's
well,
Then
that
why they
well,
acting like it?
well, that was gonna be my next question. Do people still believe in one night stands? Everybody is at a
Well,
certain
if they
age
don't
when
fucking believe in it, then they shouldn't fucking do it.
right. That's what I'm saying. One night stands is a thing. It's not if people believe it or not. That it happens. That's a real thing, bro.
Right, but they was doing it when they was doing it.
Right, right. No, I'm with you now. I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. People definitely believe in it because it happens all the time.
So ain't no shame in the fucking game. Get the fuck up, put your clothes on, and get the fuck out and go where the fuck you need to be going to. That's what you decided before that thing got in that thing and you getting somewhere else. There's no fucking walk of shame. Who's supposed to be shaming something when you chose? You
That
chose.
just because you made a choice don't mean you can't get shamed by it. If you choose to eat Oreo cookies every day all day and then you gain 300 pounds and everybody calling you fat ass, that you're getting shamed for your decisions. And what I'm saying is that women through history and through time, they weren't acting like this. This is a new thing for women to be sexually liberated, to be on OnlyFans, to do all these things and go to work the next day like nothing's normal. I can be a nurse and an OnlyFans. That's new.
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I think it's always been out there. It's just I think it's just more so because now the social media is out here.
Yeah, and
Right.
there's no
I
And
think
what do
it's
difference.
you
always, I
why
think it's
why would you
always
think
been
it
out
was
here.
a scam? Like what things do you think have happened with women or to women now that would make us feel like, oh, it was a scam?
the liberation,
Right.
the liberation part, were you liberated or not? That's the scam
What
part.
is there? There's nothing to be liberated about. Like, there's absolutely nothing to be liberated about because if you actually was doing what the fuck you were supposed to be doing,
But that's the whole thing. Women haven't women normally didn't move like women weren't sexually liberated. That's what I'm trying to say. Sexual liberation is a new idea for women where, hey, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just saying that usually when people do it, they're doing it for a reason. And I'm just asking to see if, like, did it benefit women in any way, or is everything still the same? Did things go backwards? And like that was my question as far as the liberation as being a scam part. But we can move on to a different.
I'll say this last thing because I actually just I wanted an example and looked up the definition of liberation. I feel like I said in the comments, the liberation part, the only benefit really was like the freedom to do what we want to do, or um, be involved in certain acts without having shame. But then also, like, back in the day, like when women wanted to be expressive or were going through things and finding themselves and dealing with these type of things as far as like sex goes, their husbands were putting them in mental institutions. So there was definitely some liberation there. Like, this is not what you think it is. It's not a mental issue. This is just me, who I am, and this is the way that I choose to express myself
Wait,
when it comes to sex.
wait. You said mental issues. What you mean? You said they was putting them through.
Yeah. Like back in the day, like your husband, if he thought you was acting crazy or you were doing something out of the norm, just period. This is, I mean, it involves sex or outside of sex. If it was anything out of the norm and he was fed up with it, he could call a mental hospital and have them like come take your ass to the mental ward because they didn't know how to deal with whatever it was you were going through.
Right. Yeah. Women weren't. That's what I mean by saying women weren't really allowed to move like this. Not
Right. So,
that was saying that women didn't, but they were if they were doing it, they weren't in the open like that. There's
I,
right.
might have had
I
one that we knew about that was like Anna Nicole Smith or the chick that was fucking the Kennedys or whatever. But there wasn't a thousand of them marching for it. You feel me?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So
But the benefit, I see the benefit definitely in that area. It's no longer seen as something that's taboo or weird or outrageous. Like, it's accepted.
but
We
do
have,
but do you think no,
the society forgets that women are sexual beings too.
but are men looking at y'all the
oh
same?
no, I don't think nobody forgot about that. I don't think nobody
Do
forgot.
men look at
Are,
us
are,
the same?
are men looking at women's
I
work?
think I think they do.
I
I think.
think,
Go
oh, I'm
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. What were you
Well,
about to say?
I was just gonna say, when it comes to respect, I think men have much, much less respect for women than they did.
So was it a scam?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was a scam because of that, because y'all can't live with us or without it. So we still operating, you know.
Amen.
People are still getting
Amen.
married, people are still in relationships. We still need each other in a sense, but I won't say
So
it's a scam. It was a scam. I just
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you, ladies.
Just think that the other girls were pussies.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, ladies, this. So, who do you think gets respect more, the black man or the black woman?
Who's respected more
Yeah, who gets more respect, the black man
from
or the black?
society?
Yeah, I mean, even in y'all eyes, who gets more of the respect in y'all eyes? Who do y'all think? For y'all, I mean, y'all opinion.
Black
I feel
women.
like that's a trick fucking question.
It's definitely black women.
I
Why
Black
you
do
think it's
for
a?
think it's a trick question.
from society standpoint, black men do not get the respect that they deserve.
I want to ask why you think it's a trick question. I'm just curious. I was just
Okay,
asking
so what
your
I'm
opinion.
gonna say is that I wear the mantees and the panties. Cause at the end of the fucking day, if we met motherfuckers where they were wearing their motherfucking mants, pants, that shit, then we wouldn't have to fucking sit up here and wear both things at the same fucking time. And we've already been bred that way. That is why. Because we have been the men in our mother's lives because we didn't fucking have them. So we've been men and women at the same fucking time our whole fucking life. You cannot take that out.
Gotcha. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody else?
No, because that's why. Because they fucking agree.
No, I mean I just gave my standpoint.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all this now. I know just a little lighter question. Like, man, what y'all think about the prices at the grocery store? I know y'all shop a lot. You know, what y'all think?
I don't pay too much attention because I mean we gotta eat and I mean they are outrageous, but I can't worry about it because no matter what, I have to feed my kids. Like I have to buy groceries. I have to buy food. So I'm not, if I'm making my grocery list, if I'm making my grocery list in the app and I happen to see a couple coupons or something, I'm gonna clip them. I try to cut back where I can, but as far as like I'm gonna buy what I'm gonna buy regardless.
Say no matter what the price is, you
Yeah, I just
you
don't
gonna
have a
get.
choice. So I try not to, I just get what I need for my menu and go on with life.
So we really talking about egg bread.
Would you say I couldn't hear you? Say that one more time, my man.
We really gonna have a conversation about eggs and bread, y'all.
Man,
I
man,
mean, I was kind of
it's
like, this is kind of off topic, but
yeah. I mean, I had to. I had to see what was going on.
Hey man, go find somebody with some food stamps, nigga. How about this?
hey,
All
they
right,
cutting back
nigga.
on the food stamps.
All right,
Everybody
nigga.
need theirs actually,
I got some fucking food stamps, period. And what
and
I'm
you're not
not
gonna be
gonna
able to
do,
buy what you want to buy with your food stamps coming, I think, next week.
right, but that's true. But at the end of the day, I still feed other people. It's not just me. I barely fucking eat as it is. I'm going to make meals and I'm going to make meals and I'm going to take them to the fucking homeless camp and I'm going to feed them too. So that's really is the only reason why I continue to fucking keep doing that shit because I do give fucking back. That's that. I got a little toot on me, but I fucking help people all the fucking time. I make spaghetti, I make noodles, I make things and go out there and give fucking 30 to 40 fucking plates
And you was
utilizing that money.
after your show too. After your classes, you do soul food too, don't you?
Yep. But the soul food is not feeding them. It is telling them, like, gifting God to them in a sense. Because I can't fucking do anything, and I wouldn't be seeing y'all, and y'all wouldn't be seeing me if the Lord wasn't in my fucking life.
Preach.
Like, literally. So I
Amen.
always give back.
Amen.
I don't give a
Amen.
fuck about getting those food stamps, but I always fucking give back. Period.
Speaking of giving back, I'm glad you said it. Speaking of giving back, let me ask you, since Ski been goddamn quiet the whole time, I ain't know. Here, you there, Ski? I didn't think so. You there, Chaz?
Yeah, Chad's been on here. She
I'm
probably
here.
This is what Chaz. This was Chaz's topic right here. What are the expectations, rules, and regulations for getting flued out? That's what I want to know.
And let me give you the backstory before you give your opinion. Let me give you the backstory.
Oh,
Let's
snap.
talk about it.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
snap.
so a young lady claimed she had been talking to this guy for like years from social media, but he says they only talked twice, but I digress. I have no idea. Either way, she got a one-way ticket. I believe he may have purchased it for her. I'm gonna have to go back to the story. But one way though, not round trip. And she gets there. She They go out to dinner. She ends up taking a phone call or texting some guy from her phone, some other guy, and she's ordering dinner, orders $600 fucking caviar, expecting him to pay the bill. He goes to the bathroom and he dips and was like, you know what? You can go ahead and pay for the meal. And you was talking to another nigga like in front of me or texting him, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool off you. Like, find your own way home. So my viewpoint was like they were both wrong. You shouldn't have ordered that $600 caviar if you couldn't afford to buy it yourself. You don't travel without your own money. And then also, if you expecting a nigga to pay $1,000 dinner, why are we entertaining other niggas? I don't understand. She had to leave without her stuff. He didn't let her come get her stuff. I think he was wrong for that. And I also think that he could have at least paid for his portion. Like, I just don't understand. Like, there have been so many stories of girls getting quote unquote flued out to different places with these girls are going to see these niggas with no money. With no money. Like, why are they having these expectations from these men that they barely know and willing to hop on a fucking plane to a state that they've probably never been to with no plan B, no backup plan, no money, no nothing?
Fast, me be. I talk fast.
That's a question one of you women need to ask because I don't have an answer for no shit like that. That's something only a woman could answer. Why would you go out of town with no money?
Cause that's some bum bitch shit. Cause you shouldn't go out of town without no money. You shouldn't be in town without no money. But if you ordering $600 caviar and shit, talking to a man on my dime, I it ain't no respect. You broke the code right there, bitch. So get home. I'm sorry, I'm with dude. No ma'am, don't do that. Go out of town with some money. Go out of town with everything you need. Go out of town with having some under your belt, whatever. You should never go out of town without nothing. And honestly, on the thing about what's the rules and regulations, it's this to you and the guy, really. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no time frame. So it's really about being upfront, about what you're willing to do and want to do. But don't be selling no whoop tickets, because if you tell the nigga and sending them sexting and texting and vexting, and then when you get there and he asks you what's up, now you acting like you a church girl. I'm gonna need you to send the right signals, because you sending mixed signals will get you left at the hotel, at the airport, or at the restaurant. So have your own money. Keep it P with yourself and him, and don't send mixed signals. Is the rules and regulation of getting
Period.
out.
Right. That basically means be real as fuck. And at the end of the day, if all of that was fucking happening, you should have got that shit fucking up front.
Talk about it. Should have got.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. Hey,
And
you
then
know,
turned her back.
But hold
let
on, I will say this in the ladies' defense though. Some niggas is poo butt ass niggas and change the whole game when you get there. I will say that some could be a little, promise you should nay nay. You going to motherfucking Ross So men need to be real about what they bankroll looking like, what the accommodations gonna be, and shit like that too, though. Cause baby, I can't stay nowhere that got less than 3 stars. So, but I'm gonna have all that to handle before I get there.
On my
We gonna
soul.
talk about that already, cause he already know how I am, or whoever dealing with me, right? But some men do lie and finesse and tell you it's gonna be the who and be the no. So men do be having some little accountability in that shit too. But just to cover all that, I got money to go get my own hotel, my own Airbnb,
That's
do my
fine.
own thing. But men
And
do need to switch your real.
that's what the fuck people need to understand that off rip, because it's not some men, it's most men. And I'm not shutting down men in general, because the ones that are not doing that don't know what the fuck is happening in life. So then you gotta fucking teach their asses at the end of the day. So with those men, if they're already fucking, those most men, if they're already fucking doing what they're doing, and you are putting yourself in a situation, you have total control over that. Go forward in it or back the fuck out. What you in there for is because one, the dick probably good. There's something about you literally taking on that you just will let the other shit pass by. If not, and if it's all that bad, you need to be the fuck up out of there. And you can be.
Easy, easy. I think girls just gotta be smarter, be more, like you said, have your shit together just in case some shit go left, and
Mm-hmm.
ask the right questions, or whatever. I don't know what it like. Ski was saying something about niggas might be front like they got the jewelry or something, and you find and you get there and it's like, oh shit, it ain't what you thought it was, but you gotta be prepared for that. You gotta be prepared for that. It should already be in the back of your mind.
Right, but they already they're already have their mindset about something that they fucking want. There's not that many questions that you need to fucking
But
ask.
it is a lot of questions. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No,
Because listen,
because they're
women.
gonna lie about them.
No, you not listen. I'm game tight. Niggas, no, you women got to learn how to read these men though. Quit listen. Niggas be game goofy too. So women got to learn how to read them and quit trying to read between the lines on how to make shit that's not. See that shit for what it is. Quit trying to make shit what it is. Straight up and bit, straight up and down. So
Right.
it's questions to ask. What's up? What we doing? First of all, read the fucking room. If the nigga just want to fuck, if the nigga just want to whatever, get that off the bustle, off the top. Let's call it apple in the
But
spade
those
of spade.
niggas be still
That's what I'm
sitting up
saying.
here.
Let's get that
No,
off the spade.
I
You
totally
know what I'm
agree
saying?
with
So it
you.
is questions to ask because it's about reading the room and reading the nigga first and foremost. You know if niggas a poo butt or not. How he what? Is he coming with the cash off the top to get the flight? If you got to book this shit or is he sending you the confirmations? So you know how to, it's questions to ask. And it's the way you should move. So bitches be moving
Right.
with motherfuckers who don't send nothing or nothing, want you to do everything, gotta send everything. No. Cause when nigga wants you to come, baby, I don't have to send nothing. Motherfucker sends it to me. I go to the airport. I get to the Uber. So what I'm saying is it's questions to ask because you is the way how you gonna move. So it's a
Oh
lot of
no,
questions to
I
ask and read
totally
the room.
fucking understand that. In 5 days, I'll be fucking 42.
I'm
I know what the
43.
fuck to ask.
43.
So
Be
there's
44 in
that.
November. 25-year
Okay.
old daughter.
So what I'm
Sauced up, road
saying,
runner. Yes, it's
so what
questions
I'm
that you need
saying
to
is,
ask
I
these
totally
niggas.
agree with you. But these other little shenanigans, they don't fucking know that yet because they haven't been into
Right,
that much fucking compromise situation
right,
so that they can learn that. We know that. You know that. So that is what I'm
right.
speaking on.
Because that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, because of experience, you learn. A woman has to learn that unless they learn it from some other woman's teaching them the game. Unless they didn't gone through it, they probably don't know. I'm sure maybe
Yeah,
every
they were young. The
white,
the the man and the guy and the girl, they were young.
Had to be.
Oh,
yeah,
Had to,
that's what the fuck it is.
you
had
got to.
to be.
But
But
that's what the fuck we're supposed to be doing and keeping our kids from doing.
Okay, but in the
We are
same
not
time, bitch,
always
hold on, wait a minute, younger or not, bitch. You don't order no $600 worth of shit, bitch. You can't pay for. Fuck you
Well, no,
talking
I'm
about?
just saying
I'm just saying that don't
that's
mean
the
nothing. You
thought
know better.
process of these young girls. Like they
These young girls
expectations
know
be
better too.
she
I know
like,
your
oh,
mama
he
told
had the
your
money,
ass.
he got money, woo,
It
but that
don't
don't mean that's
matter.
not your
But
money.
yes,
You
what
need
I'm
to have
saying. So
your
you
own
know better.
money.
So you know,
I agree with that.
I'm saying they know better. I mean, age is a factor too, but y'all little girls want to be so damn grown, but when that rubber hit the road, you want to be fucking young again. No, baby, think before you act. That's all I'm saying. Put a little meat on your head. Think slow. Think quick, but move slow. You know what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
the
Y'all be
younger
moving so
girls need to
fast.
be on this fucking podcast. Because at the end of the day, you
Mhm.
not teaching me nothing. Them bitches need to be on here listening.
Hopefully they listen.
That's what the show is for, so they can listen too.
That's what the
Good
whole.
topic, Chess.
Let
Thank
me
you.
let
You're
me
welcome.
let me move it up to this. Why do women take advantage of nice men? What's that about?
Cause they
Man.
bozos.
Whew.
Cause they bozos and they never had a real nigga. They never had nobody really show interest without fucking them. That's why. Cause they slick. They want it. Cause karma real. You know what I mean? Cause they ain't never had none good before. People who ain't never had good people in their life, they fuck over everybody, male or female. Cause they ain't never had no real person, no solid person. That's why they do that shit. Period. I don't give a fuck. You can say he too nice, he this, he that. Nah, cause y'all so used to having to beg a nigga for $20 and beg a nigga with a side ass story. Oh, my car, my pronoor, my light bill, my rent, my da 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 da. You ain't never had a real nigga just say how much you need, baby. What's the cash app? You know, if you gotta say some sob shit. So when you meet a nigga who do it, just off you asking him, you wear out your welcome, and then you gotta, then he starts seeing you as a user because you ain't even
You,
being
'cause
identifying a real nigga.
you done ran off on the plug, basically, right?
No,
Basically,
she said the fucking truth.
Yep, she sure did.
for real.
You
That's
said the
why I
nice
be.
That's
guy,
why I
right?
don't even got nothing to fucking say. Because she already fucking said it.
That's a fact.
Sometimes. And
We,
it don't make
yeah,
it right. Like I don't believe in taking advantage of people.
Me either.
But
That's
sometimes
bullshit.
sometimes the nice guy won't
Just
fucking
say,
let up.
just
Like
say
he
it.
doesn't
Just
care.
say it.
You'll say, no, I'm good. Like,
Just
you're
say
just not
it.
really my type, or I don't want
What
to do
is he?
this or whatever,
What
whatever.
is he? What is he?
But
Just say
he will
it. What is
still
he?
keep on like pushing and put
You
like,
know what?
okay.
He ain't
Okay,
a
like
simp.
one dude, I was not interested. I kept telling this nigga, I'm not interested. I don't want like I'm good. For a long time, this nigga wanted to go on a date so bad. And I said, okay, fuck it. I'll let you pay for me a meal. Like, I don't need
whoa,
you to
whoa, whoa,
do
whoa,
that
whoa.
for me.
Let's slow
But
down. Whoa. I'm gonna stop you right there, goddammit. I'm gonna stop you right there. You just told us that you told a man that you're not interested in him, but you let him take you out.
how many times I'm gonna tell him?
But you can tell him no through a text, sis. I ain't playing. He ain't got to sit
No,
there
I
and
had
fuck his
already
meal.
said no for
My
months.
my
No showing
question is,
uppy.
hold on, Ski. My question is, how does he keep reaching you?
You ain't
through
blocked him yet?
through social media.
You ain't blocked him?
You ain't blocked him
Block
yet.
them for what?
You
You
ain't interested in
But you,
keeping advancing.
She
yeah,
played.
Hey,
right. Yeah,
She's
if
playing.
that's what
if
I'm
you everybody's grown, he was much older than me.
I'm just
Everybody's
saying, sis,
grown.
if somebody
If
I'm not
if you
interested
meet a
in and I
woman,
don't
if
want to
a
talk to
man meet
you,
a woman and that woman says, I am not interested, shows you no interest whatsoever, why the fuck would you want to spend your money on her?
because she
that's
keep,
That
like
doesn't make sense.
harassment. So just
because you
block
know
him.
what I'm saying, even though she's saying that, she keeps responding to my text. She
No,
keeps.
I ain't responding to nothing.
You just said that. You said, yeah, I'll let this nigga take me out to
No,
eat.
I said I didn't block him. But
All
I'm
right,
not responding to after I said I'm not
that means the
interested
door is not closed. That means the door still has a
because I
crack.
didn't block him. So
Huh?
he don't know how to just move on with life after somebody say they not interested. That's weird. You
Because
don't. I shouldn't
as
have
a
to
man,
block
I tell you
somebody.
this. As a man, you can holler at a girl on Monday for her number and tell her no. On Friday, you can see her somewhere and she say yes.
No,
Yes.
no. Hey, if I tell you for months that I'm not interested in you and you keep pressing the issue, shit,
Then then
I
then
did.
you let him take you out to eat.
It did.
She could have been fucking hungry that day.
But that's what we're
I
talking
didn't
about.
need him for that
What
though.
we're
He
talking
wanted to
I
about.
be in
didn't
my
say you
Why?
presence.
needed that
I
Why you
don't
that
need a
taking it?
day.
motherfucker to take me nowhere
You
because
ain't
I'm
need him for
hungry. I
that
take my
that
own
day. But if the
motherfucking self out.
motherfucker gonna do it, why
Oh,
you ain't gonna let him do it?
but why are you taking advantage
But
of
I
that?
don't need nobody to take me out because I'm hungry. That's all I'm saying. I've been feeding
It's,
myself
But
for a
it's,
I
very
it's,
long
guess
it's not
time.
okay. Can
So,
I say something
technically.
though? I guess
wait.
It's
you
not
So,
technically.
hold on. So the question is, then why did you go out to eat with him then?
Thank you, Eric. That's what I'm saying. I gotta mute all of y'all because hold on. The whole point of this is why are you taking advantage of that nice man? I didn't say you couldn't feed yourself. I didn't say none of
So,
that shit. I just
so
want to know
why did you
why
go
you
out to
taking
eat with him?
advantage of that nice man. Go ahead.
Oh shit, y'all can't. Did y'all hear me?
No,
Did you hear me?
no,
No.
No,
no.
boo.
No,
Oh,
I
I
had to
don't have
mute
an
y'all. I had to mute
answer.
y'all.
I
Now go
just
ahead. Go
did.
ahead.
I'm like, damn, he been woo. I done told this motherfucker I ain't interested. Fuck it then. I'ma show him.
Right.
And he got it after that.
But sis, you could have showed him by blocking his ass or just
No,
not.
no,
You could have
no.
okay, even if you didn't want to block him, right? Because let's what? Because let's keep it P though. Sometimes women like the nice guy because they get that shivery. They get that shit, them niggas that the nigga that you want don't get your ass. That's why they like them nice niggas around. Let's keep it all the way funky on this motherfucker tonight. Because bitches like the nice nigga around because he giving that shit that nigga they been craving. The nigga who just put dick on their breath don't give them. So they keep the nice man on deck and they keep that fucking window open because he giving the fucking stroke they fucking ego. That's why they like them motherfuckers around. Because
Nah,
I ain't giving no
he
nigga
wasn't
no
doing
time.
that much. He
Period.
wasn't doing shit.
I'm just saying, but I'm not going on no. If I'm not interested in John Boy can message ski for a motherfucking million years. So if I by me going to meet boy, that's me giving boy some of my time, and boy ain't my type, and I don't like boy, so he don't even get to feed ski dog because I don't like boy.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
That's all I'm
Period.
saying. Nobody
Hey,
gets
that's
Trubisky
how y'all
time that I don't want to.
operate, and I
You know what I mean?
operate how
Fuck
I
that.
operate.
I'm just saying. I just don't get nobody my time, no matter what. If I ain't interested, nigga, if I don't like you, nigga, I ain't giving you no motherfucking FaceTime. No way, no how. And if it is, it's transactional, and we need to make it up front, nigga. So there's still no motherfucking time on mine if you're not my type. I mean, you know what I'm saying? By
Nothing.
me showing up saying I like the nigga some way.
Motherfuckers need to
Nothing.
learn. He needed to learn.
I get you, babe. He needs to
But
learn. You taught him that day,
teach
didn't
him.
you?
You
I
gotta
definitely
teach
did.
him.
Yo,
And I
my
hope he
question
never does that again.
is,
Don't keep pressuring somebody. I hope he learned his lesson and he
Right.
never does it again. If a motherfucker tell you they're not interested, you need to move on with life.
hey,
Right.
so let me ask you
But
this. Just a yes or
if
no
you're
question.
gonna go and pay for it
Do you feel like you took
and not
advantage of
move the
him?
fuck on.
In that moment, yeah,
Okay. That's all.
And we
absolutely.
all done
Wait,
it.
Oh,
Let me
he
keep it
on.
P. I didn't
Oh,
done it.
I
I didn't
wasn't
done
gonna
it.
lie.
what
You know what I'm
was
Stop
saying?
it.
I'm gonna
what
keep
was
it
the
P. I didn't done
question?
it. So
you
I
done
ain't
put
gonna
him
sit here
on
and lie,
blast.
but I'm keeping it real though. You know
Let
what
me
I mean?
let me
You know, but I've done it. I probably didn't do it like that. For as the block, you know, kept It's just like I probably been on date with somebody that I knew probably was my type. Woo. You know what I mean?
yeah, there's
So
always more than one way to skin a cat. Like I said,
it
just
sure way. That's my mama phrase.
yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know why women do it.
But then also after actually going out with him, like I could have been like, oh, okay, he actually a pretty cool dude, but it wasn't that. Like it was what I thought it was.
Good discernment. It was cool. Good meal on him. Good discernment. So it's all
Right.
good.
Let me ask you, EK. I mean, just real quick, just to flip it. Has has a girl ever tried to showed you interest and then you just took advantage of her off her interest on you?
No. Mm-mm.
So like a girl ain't never been like, hey yo, like a girl you didn't think she was hot, but she was like, hey, let's hang out. Let me feed you. Let me suck your dick. Let me do something. You know what I mean? Even though you ain't attracted to her and you was like, all right, or you was always like, man, hell no, I ain't feeling you.
Nope. I can't say that I have. Nope.
Mm. What about you, Jinx? You ever took
But I
advantage?
know niggas do it. They
They
do
sure
it.
do. That's their favorite thing to do.
Okay, you will
I'm
never know
telling
What's
That's
that
they
nigga
all
you.
the
didn't
what's
like
bitches
they
your
they
ass.
like.
what's
They
their
only like
favorite
them
thing
kind
to
of bitches
do?
that do that.
Do what? Am I on?
Yeah,
What
you there. Your
Oh,
camera black.
okay.
I
So
think
what
I'm
we
saying
fucking
men like women who they really don't like, but they like the women like them and they take advantage. Men like that shit. Men like a woman who is gonna be forgiving, but they, really ain't interested for real. But she cool people. She good
that
people.
would be the perfect woman. The perfect woman. Oh,
right.
oh.
That's why I'm on this podcast. So the point is the fact that I don't give a fuck about that shit because I run my shit. Literally. I do. I am that woman. I don't fucking know. I can't even see y'all. But I'm letting
Oh, you
y'all
good?
see me. I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, I've always been that way. And I'm not fucking changing now. I'm up here looking for some more shit for us to fucking talk about.
Hey,
That's really what's happening. So I don't have those problems. The thing is that I was younger and I've been a nerd. Okay. And motherfuckers took advantage in their sense of me because I was fucking doing people's homework. and doing shit for them and thinking that I had friends. When I figured out that I didn't have a fucking friend
Mm,
or friends,
mm,
then I flipped the script. You see what I'm saying?
mm.
Now I don't have any reason to do that anymore. I am everybody's friend, period, point blank. But it didn't disturb me, disturb me, didn't disturb me. I'm still the same person that I was, but I have mental capacity, and that's why the way that I am now. Like, really. But I'm cool as fucking. I'm cool and I'm chill.
Let me ask you this: do you think you the woman that your mother was, or similar, or is? Hey,
I will never say that. I will never say that I am the woman my mother was, because that would be me disrespecting her,
mm,
which I'm not gonna do. But
mm.
what I can say is that I know my mother raised me up in the way that she was. And that is what I do have. And I'm grateful for that. Period. I don't want no other mom at all.
I can dig that. What about you, Chaz? You think you the you the woman that your mother was, you know what I mean? The way she.
Nah, I could never be the woman my mother was. She was like real deal, super traditional. I can't. I just don't operate like that. She's a different type of mother, different type of woman. Absolutely amazing in all areas, and I'm just not. Not that I'm not. I just, I'm of a different generation. I just can't. I can't live up to the type of woman she was.
And,
Excuse me.
I feel you on that. So that was probably
uh,
a better. No, I feel you on that.
I would
I,
say I would say me personally, I think my mother's a great woman, but I feel like I'm a different type of woman and I'm more like probably my daddy.
Mm,
But I do feel like my mother's great at the woman that she is, and I have a lot of her attributes. You know what I mean? So it
yeah.
plays into who I am as a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I think because of a lot of different things that I experienced as a mother, as a woman in my centuries, in my time, in my life, it
Right.
kind of shaped me in a different form, and I have a different ideology and respect for the
Right.
women
Because,
before me. So I feel like I feel like I have a lot of her attributes, but like Chad said, I kind of am not the non-traditional. So that's where, me and my mom differ a lot, but I do feel like my mom instilled a lot of good things in me that shaped me. But I'm definitely my own woman. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of
right. And
attributes.
we need that from our mothers. We need to be those type of mothers, because at the end of the day, these individuals, these young individuals, are not literally taking on anything. They feel entitled. We got out in the mud. Like, but we also have had, it's just been that realm of people where now these niggas think that they can do everything and not fucking think that they gonna get popped. Period, point blank. Now these niggas are sitting up here being this way and that way and think that they're not gonna get popped. Because here's the thing, we're not as old as our grandparents. So your ass still finna get popped. Period. I know a motherfucker come to me and you gonna get popped. I don't give a fuck who kid you are. Cause I'm gonna pop that kid and I'm gonna pop you too.
yeah.
That's the fucking thing.
Whoa.
Okay. Damn, stop the violence.
So the thing is,
Stop
it's
the
not
violence.
the
No, 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 let
fucking
you
You
know podcast.
violence.
you on
It's
some
not the
gangster shit.
violence. It's the realness, because we were brought up a different fucking way, and these
But
motherfuckers
sis,
need
I
to
think you're going off
respect
just
that
a little
shit.
bit,
They
sister.
need to
I
respect
think you're
it
going
because
off
we
tangent
had
just
to
a smidge.
respect it. We had to respect it.
I mean,
We
she
knew to
got
get
a
our
I'll
motherfucking
say this
asses.
really quick.
We know.
I didn't get it out my mother
Me too.
didn't work or anything, so she was real deal like mother goose, like dinner ready every time we come home from school type shit, like all of that. So I didn't, but I feel like the reason why the generation after us, our kids, are like the way they are because a lot of us, I won't say all of us, but I know definitely me for sure. Um, we didn't want to be raised. We didn't want to raise our kids the way we were raised, not having a voice, even when we were in the right, not being able to say anything, not being able to really express our feelings, like children are to be seen, not heard type shit. We didn't want that. So we parent our children differently. I don't make my kids say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. I don't like that shit. And it doesn't bother me as long as they're not disrespectful when they're responding to me. I don't care. It's never bothered me. Um, and just kind of got away of like the traditional way that we was raised. Granted, I do feel like it backfired because now these kids is buck fucking wild and they're crazy as hell.
Because what I'm gonna say this, right? Because what made us is that discipline. What made
Right,
us is that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
for instance, like my daughter, she has girls, right? And
Hmm.
they'll say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. And when they're with me, you're gonna say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? So they have their little back and forth, but when I had to tell my daughter, like, they're like, you made me say yes, ma'am. Yes, because it's respectful, because I was taught that, and my dad was a military man, but I was taught that as well. But I think now it's like with my daughter, I took some of the things my parents instilled in me and I put a twist to it. But the shit that I felt was core shit, I don't give a fuck if she like it or not. I don't give a fuck. Because that's the shit that's gonna keep her the young lady that she is today. That's gonna keep her core values, because I had to put my foot on the business with
Right.
my twist on it with her mom, because I was 17. Okay, so my daughter was in 6th grade. I was like 27 or 28. So, people thought I was a cool mom. Yes, I was understanding that she had a voice, but nigga, that core shit that I got from Vivian and Bill, god damn it, she had to get a little taste. And I'm trying to tell her, you can put your not twist on it, but them girls still need a little bit of that Bill and Biv that I gave your ass on it. Because
They
if not,
definitely
it's gonna
do.
run a fucking muck.
Well, I want to give a shout out to all the mothers out there because I mean, without y'all, sometimes it wouldn't be possible. So we definitely got to give a shout out. But I'm gonna end it on that note because I think those was great topics, and I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. And everybody want to get a social media.
Hey man, I don't even know what that nigga talking about, man. Don't listen to that nigga, man. We got like two more topics, man. Hold on.
We
Uh,
go to the
yeah,
hour, baby, over
I don't know what
here.
that nigga talking about. He's sleepy or something. Check me out. This is what we gonna say. Somebody, Chesney had sent me a video earlier in the topic, right? Earlier in the chat, and it was about some nigga named Rocky. And Rocky was a black man what was he, like 50 years old, right, Chaz? And he was on the Pop the Balloon.
Oh,
He
yes.
wanted a subservient woman. He said that he wanted her to be docile,
Subjugated.
subjugated. He said subjugated, right?
He used that about 50 times.
He
So,
learned that
so
word that day.
but look, while they grilling him, asking him questions, she asking him about his kids. He like, yeah, I got kids, but I don't even know my kids. I'm 50 years
Oh
old.
yeah,
Uh,
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that
right.
in the chat.
So my question is, because they was all mad about it, he's like, he asked the baby, he said, well, what's my kids that I don't even got nothing to do with, got to do with me and you? And I thought that was a valid ass question. And as women, I would like to know your answers to that.
Can I go first? I feel like that shows character, nigga. You don't fuck with your kids and have no concern about them, my nigga. You ain't really no person I want to deal with, because them is your babies. They came out your body, they yours. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you. I ain't trying to say what you be paying or nothing, but you don't know nothing, nigga. You don't know a birthday, the name, or you couldn't say nothing good on national TV, nigga. Like, you got 7 grandkids, or your kids is fine. Nothing. You look like a fucking idiot. So why you even need to be dating right now? So you need to learn them grandkids and them children name. So that's why it's important. It shows character, and you ain't really got none with that. I'm cool, bro. You got kids. You don't know nothing about them. I don't want to fuck with you. Pop that balloon 2 times.
I agree.
Myself.
Valid. That's valid. What about you, Chaz?
Same thing, like, what I told you my dad said. Like, how do you bring 9 people on this earth and you have no idea about them, who they are, and they belong to you? These are your children. They're of your DNA genetic makeup. That is wild, crazy, B. Like, for real. Like,
That's
I'm just
insanity.
like, it says a lot, like my dad was saying, it says a lot about your moral compass, and you don't even like give a fuck. Like, what do you really care about? Like,
I care
if you
about you.
don't care about the
I care
people
about
that
you. I
belong
care
to you,
about
that you
you, baby.
created.
I care about you. I care about you. That's why I care about me and you hanging out, going on trips, and having a great time, having great love, trying new food. That's what I care about. Fuck them kids.
Okay, what about
Talking
this?
about
Say
you.
that it was somebody like me,
Mhm.
and it was me and him. He's in his 50s. We decide to be in a relationship. I can still have kids,
Mhm.
and we have that. What does that tell me? Like, I wouldn't even think that you would even be a good father, like a good
Right.
fit father for our children, because you're just gonna up and leave this baby just like you did the rest of them.
You would have a valid point there, but what if I don't want it? What if we decide we don't need to have kids? You already got kids. I got kids. We don't need to have kids at this age. We can still love each other, live a good
You
life.
tell Sean, you don't have no empathy. Bound boy, no empathy. You ain't even worried about you can't even put yourself in nobody else's shoes, nigga. You know it's hard for black men, it's hard for girls without their daddy. Punk. You weren't trying to be somebody's damn husband or boyfriend. Get your ass out somebody's daughter's face. Fuck boy. You know ain't standing on shit. Get your ass on out of here, nigga.
But you don't even know the story.
But
But I don't care
how
about
do
the
you
story, nigga. You
care?
got
How
on
can
national
you
TV
care
and
about someone else
yeah.
when you don't even care about the motherfuckers that belong that you brought into
Right,
this
you
world?
need a check. You need to go get a mental check because you fucked up in the mental, bro.
Damn.
Go talk to a therapist, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
I just can't fuck with
a
nobody
doctor's
that
real.
don't fuck with their kids.
Yeah.
Period.
And if it was the female who said that shit on her too. Bitch, you ain't got your kids, you don't know their names, you don't care about them, you don't know nothing.
Right.
So
Let it
shit.
be a mom.
Yeah,
Let it be a
mama can bust
mom.
down about it. So hell yeah. Mama said, I don't know my kids. You done pushed them out, bitch, you don't know where they at. They'll slaughter us. So yeah, nah, hell nah. You don't deserve nothing. You
They'll
don't deserve no
slaughter.
cool cat.
If it was a woman up there, it would have been more viral than that man.
Girl would have went platinum. Girl, World Star 2025. Girl, World Star would have been reactivated.
But we know why.
Yeah, we know why.
Yeah, it's a double standard.
Yeah, and he was just so cool with it too. What they got to do with you? What they got to do with you?
Huh?
And he was so nonchalant. Like, he legit did not care.
Nonchalant. Like, what they got to do with you? Like,
so we got Jerome in the comments. He said, nah, they would sympathize with the mama. You really think so?
Yeah,
I really think
right.
the society gives mothers a really hard time, especially single mothers.
If that girl got up there and said, I don't know where my kids is, I don't deal with them, I don't know nothing, hell yeah, they're going to get on her ass. Now, Bonquisha got up there and said, well, you know, I had custody and they was fighting for it, they won and all that, then we may sympathize with her because we understand that. But if we got up there and said, well, I don't know, why? You gonna be the daddy? No, that's not what we doing. We got a story behind the 9 stars out of 10 if we don't got the kids. And nigga still gonna drag her. So yeah, that nigga shit about he don't deserve no cool cat. Sorry.
He don't deserve.
And just like Nadia was saying, let a motherfucker still fuck with you. Later on down the road when y'all get into it, bitch, you don't even got your kids. Blah blah
right,
blah.
He gonna drag you. She was right. He
Right.
gonna drag your ass. That's what she mean when he gonna utilize that shit. He gonna pull up his motherfucking fanny pack and pull it out.
Okay.
You know? So
okay, no, them are some legit ass answers. I can't even get mad at y'all now. At the same time, I mean, I see it 75% y'all way, 25% the man's way. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely
I take that.
He's definitely fucked up as a dad, as a father. But I still feel like just because I suck as a father with some kids that I really don't want nothing to do with, don't mean that I can't be a great man in another relationship.
Man, you should want to be in another relationship. You a sucky motherfucker. Nigga, why you ain't got no heart, no empathy. You don't got the shit to be in nothing.
People make mistakes, man. People make mistakes, man. People change.
Nigga, you made 10 mistakes and don't want none of them. Nigga, get your ass clipped or something, bro.
If that nigga changed, he definitely changed for the worst.
Okay. Nigga,
all right.
He said he want his women quiet.
Okay.
He want a damn puppy or a motherfucking fish. He want a gerbil.
Let me talk about this real quick. What y'all know about Remy and Papoose? Y'all been checking these niggas out?
Yes, and Clarissa just need to be quiet though, because until he get divorced, be quiet, sis, because you the side bitch right now. Until they get a divorce, just be quiet. You know what I mean? Until you get some paperwork, just be quiet. I mean, just this on some real shit though.
What you think about Remy? Is Remy bugging? Like,
nope, I don't think so. I think she respected that nigga for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and then shit. I mean, you know, niggas. She just moved like a nigga move. Niggas will go get them old regular chick. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. So you talking about a man that while you was in jail for
man, she got receipts that she was paying the bills. She was paying the bills. She had receipts.
No. What we gonna do is this. While
Next time.
you was in jail for shooting a bitch in the stomach as a mother, I'm at home taking care of the kids. I'm coming to see you in prison all the time, which I don't know any nigga that does that. Nigga held her all the way down. Then she gets out, still showing love.
You just like
Her
Papoose.
relationship is rocky. But then you start dating a nigga from the battle rap scene. You embarrassing me in public with this battle rap nigga.
I don't like the nigga
But
though.
I think something was already going on before she even did that shit.
Yeah.
And mind you, let me point out, she didn't even want to have that baby. She had that baby
She
for
sure
him.
didn't. She sure didn't tell him, Chaz.
What's that got to do with her doing him dirty?
No,
I
I'm
mean, but
just pointing it out. I was just making a point.
Did you see the
How y'all
receipts?
do-
Did you see the receipts of her showing everything that she was paying her bank account, the access he had and shit like that? I'm not trying to be funny, but what is Papoose doing for work, nigga?
I'm writing all
I'm
your
just
raps,
saying.
bitch. I'm writing all your raps, bitch. That's what
Whatever.
I'm doing.
Whatever. Let me see the proof. Show the proof.
The proof is in the
proof.
lyric. Go listen.
I
You can hear
listen.
him.
Sometimes
hear
I'm
him.
not
You can
really a
hear
big. I'm
that
not a
whole-
Remy Ma
that
fan
Nicki
though.
Minaj
I'm not really a big Remy Ma fan. I'm just, a fan of just keeping the peace. And I mean, I just feel like, Papoose just should have signed the paperwork, got his shit out of her house, and been about his business. And if you wanted your shit, it's been backed up for damn near 2 years, bro. Move your shit out. You want to put Carissa pull up and park at the end of the street and bag your shit up and walk it on down to the corner and get your shit up out of there, bro. Because real men, when they done, they done. Niggas,
regardless,
shut the fuck up.
did she do him dirty? Is what my question is. Did she?
I don't think she did him dirty. Niggas do it all the time. So suck it up, cowboy. Cause nigga, you was getting some pussy while she was locked up, nigga. Cause she was fighting your baby mamas and shit. She kept it P about when you was in prison. So no, nigga, you wasn't not getting no pussy or nothing while she was locked up for all them fucking years. Nigga, quit playing. Quit fucking playing, bro.
Damn, niggas show real love. Niggas can't even.
There wasn't no real. Well, that nigga, that ain't nothing faster than niggas got no word to
can't
say.
even believe it. What you think, Chaz? You think he was fucking around while she was locked up?
Absolutely.
Damn.
So you telling me he was beating this meat for 7 years, nigga?
Right.
5 years?
Let's be real.
Come on, keep it
Let's
real,
just
y'all,
be
nigga.
honest.
Yes,
Let's just be real. Okay, Mom, I'm done.
Yes, I think he was loyal. Yes,
You a lie. You can't even say that shit with a straight face, bro. He was loyal.
I can hear
This
the
a
laugh in
fucking
his
lie.
voice.
So you think he was loyal? Papoose was loyal to Remy and then fuck a bitch like he was in prison for 7 years? It's a man sitting right here. Hey, man, do you think that Papoose was not getting no cook-cat while she was locked up upstate? Hello? I'm asking you a question, sir.
Where's she at?
It's a he. I'm asking a man.
No, I'm saying, where's the babe at that he was smashing while she was locked up?
It was the baby mamas and she was beating their ass. They somewhere.
Why they ain't said that?
You know why they ain't saying nothing? Because that nigga still palming their hands. Why would I throw my hand out there? Because they getting into some shit. They ain't fucking with me. I ain't telling no, I ain't putting my hand in that fight. It ain't no swings coming towards my way. I ain't throwing my shit out there. For what?
Preach, ski.
The fuck you talking about?
Y'all
I ain't
know,
fucking my money.
Y'all know like
you got
I
me
know.
fucked up.
Y'all know like I know that the way them two was shining as a couple.
Because they was doing this shit because she got out of prison, the show and all that was behind her getting out and all that. It wasn't nothing what Papoose says. I mean, I like him as a lyricist and everything. I do. I give him his credit. I do. But them quiet, sneaky niggas be the ones. And niggas, she said the nigga wasn't doing right. She wasn't happy. They wasn't happy. He had that baby and shit. And he wasn't acting right. She said his money was funny. And she was financing everything and shit, man. Like, don't no bitch want to carry the weight and the baby. Goddamn. The fuck, nigga?
She knew that before she got with him. He never.
I mean, she thought he was gonna get it together. He was lying to her. You know how niggas write jail letters? No.
Hold on. No. You saying all that, but that nigga ain't never had a hit record before they got together. She knew who she was with before she got with that nigga. She knew that nigga didn't have no money, and that's probably why she was with him.
But she liked the nigga. You love niggas, even if.
Hold on, Ski. You done talk for goddamn 4
Okay, you right. Go ahead.
You done talk. What I'm saying is, she knew who she was with. And she knew that she was gonna be the man of it. Like you said, she was the one paying all the bills. She knew what she was doing. She had the kid. But bottom line is, she could have left that nigga and just left him, but she didn't have to do him the way she did him publicly, is what I'm saying. She did that nigga.
You right. She could have been a little more respectful. I feel you that, because I'm a class act. You know what I'm saying? I will say that I rather bow out gracefully because my dad taught me you never burn a bridge unless you never want to cross it. You know what I'm saying? So I think because of the relationship that we had previous when it was good, the whatever when I was down, if you held me down or not, us having a child, I probably would have bowed out a little more classy because I'm a classy bitch. So I probably would have just been respectful and not popped out with nobody until I was back my last name and my last name or my maiden name. You know what I'm saying? So Remy could have been a more classy lady about it. I will give you that.
Publicly, like I don't care that they broke up. I mean, people break up, but the fact that while you together, you sitting here dating this nigga while you in your own rap battle league, you fucking one of the niggas in your own rap battle league.
Disrespecting him in his space. So I get you.
He
was definitely respectful for that. I totally agree with that.
Where Papoose got to come up there and knock this nigga the fuck out. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. She could have been a little more respectful. I'll give you that. She could have been a little more respectful. I totally agree. You know, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And you can't take actions or words back. So being that they have a little young daughter that's 6, they have a long way to go, about 12 more years or so, because you never grown, really. You know what I'm saying? So she could have been a little more better about it. You know what I mean? Because when you respect somebody and got like kind of respect for them, you kind of do things differently and handle yourself to a different standard. So I probably would have not done that just because, you know, you're my child's father and we did have some good times. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I never want my nigga to be the butt of the joke. Even if he's not my man no more, I never want nobody connected to me to be looking like a fool or silly. So I wouldn't have done that. But she could have been a little better with it. I agree.
Well, let's go to another black couple. Chesney, what you know about Offset, Cardi B, and this guy by the name of Stephon Diggs, NFL player? You know anything about what's going on with that, Chaz?
No. I thought she was talking to a basketball player.
No, there's a football player by the name of Stephon Diggs who she was on a boat with the other day. I don't know if anybody heard about that. You heard about that, Ski? She was on a boat with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I seen that. I follow Cardi a little bit.
Yeah, man, she was on the boat. I mean, her and old boy pretty much, you know, they pretty much broke up. So she
he wants spousal support.
But I know he's trying to get some money from her. He needs to leave her the fuck alone, for real.
Spousal support? I think that's crazy.
Because how you gonna cheat on me multiple times and I'm over here having your babies and shit, fucking my body up, and now all of a sudden I'm with a nigga and now you want some money. Boy, fuck you.
Basically, and he's a gambler and he squandered his shit off. You know what I'm saying? So no, nigga.
And Cardi really being smart with her money. I don't know who helped. Well, I don't want to discredit her and make it seem like she ain't smart, but she's definitely investing and doing what she needs to do with her money, and she take good care of her motherfucking kids. Period.
She's a great mama. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Offset really tried to drag her because he sent Stephon Diggs some videos from him and her having sex and shit to his phone. However, got his phone fucking number. But, you know, Cardi was like, you know, damn, come on, Offset. I'm still your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm still your kid's mother. Like, why would you even want somebody to have that type of shit?
Right.
So I think Offset just mad. He bitter. He thought Cardi was going to keep taking that shit because she had his kids. And, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, but Hispanic women, they real loyal, especially to their family.
Right. She was trying to make it work.
Yeah, and she been trying to do it for a long time, you know, and letting you be the front man with the money and the bag, saying you bought the house, you bought this, you bought that. But really, she the motherfucker financing everything, really, for real. That's why you want spousal support, nigga. So, no.
The nigga that raps about jewelry and cars and stunting all the time.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Wild.
I think that too. Like, damn.
Because that's why I'm like, why would Amigo need spousal support?
I said the same thing, Chance. I said, why would he need spousal?
Well, they said she worth about 100 million. He worth about 30 million. I mean,
she worth 110.
Big difference. There's a big difference there, but I mean, 30 million is 30 million. You don't need no support, nigga.
Yeah, you just trying to be bitter and you don't want to sever those connections by outside co-parenting.
It's definitely bitter. Definitely bitter, and I'm sure I know some niggas that will be like that too. If I know, I ain't gonna front, my nigga. If you my girl, no matter how bad I done did you, and I see you on a boat with a football nigga with a bunch of bad bitches taking drugs, oh nigga, that's the ego is a very fragile thing on a man. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And she looking good in the bitch too on that.
Nigga, she look.
Hey, she looking scrumptious. I know.
This nigga got a 12 pack. This nigga got a 12 pack. This nigga got more money than him.
Motherfuckers be feeling like I'm gonna pump you with all these babies, and whether I decide to leave or not, a nigga ain't gonna want to fuck with you. Woo woo. That's that delusional shit.
Okay.
I don't know how women fall for that shit. I don't know how women are so weak-minded. I don't know how that's
what you mean? What?
Can we talk about a topic? I don't know if you got one more topic. Though, right?
All the time. I don't see how y'all fall for that same old trick over and over again.
What you mean, getting pregnant?
No. Hey, bitch, ain't nobody gonna want to fuck with you. They just gonna want to fuck you.
Oh, we don't be believing that.
They don't. Niggas think they do, but women don't.
We be like, shit, watch this.
Okay, look, one more topic that you didn't say nothing about, though, that I want to say. We can maybe do it on the next one. But did y'all hear about Gorilla getting her nose done?
No.
Oh no, Glorilla, not the
Yeah,
nose.
I was so
What?
disappointed. I liked her nose. She had a nose like me.
She had a black nose.
Yeah, now she got a hoo-hoo's nose, nigga. It
Oh
look
my
real silly.
God.
Yeah, Glorilla got the nose, man. I
I'm
was
done.
mad. You know, I'm Memphis 10. You know, I'm from Memphis. That's my hometown. Orange Mound, stand up. You know what I'm saying? So
Who told that baby she needed to get her motherfucking nose done?
that's what I said because her little nose was so cute. She was
It
cute.
was.
The little boob job was cool. Give yourself a little chest. That was cool. I was cool with that.
And it
But now
wasn't
the
too much. It
nose,
looked good.
yeah. The boobs was just enough. But now that nose with the hoo-hoo, I'm mad about that. But you know, it's just that imagery they want. I guess I don't know, but she looked different to me. I don't know if they think she looked more smooth or feminine, but her nose was fine.
But you know, they did SZA the same way. If you look at SZA when she first came out to now, like I really hate the way, and maybe she wanted it because she do express a lot about her insecurities. But like, girl, you was fine. Just we can't see the freckles no more, SZA.
I know
I
we
mean,
love
okay,
the
you got your
freckles.
body done, everybody doing that, but I'm talking about like her whole face look different.
Yeah.
It don't look bad. It just don't look like the real her.
Right. Like like a caricature.
So y'all against plastic surgery or something? Y'all would never do it?
Listen, I got a sausage nose, y'all. I got a Bill Cosby boy pudding pop nose, baby. I love
If
this
I
pudding
could
pop.
afford it, I still wouldn't do it because the things that I'm insecure about, other people, like lots of people, I'd be like, wow, like really, you know, and I just really don't like give a fuck no more. Like it's not important. I am who I am. Now, one thing, let me see. I think one thing I always said I would get done is probably get a little more boobs. I ain't never had none, but that's about it. I don't, you know.
Well, you know what they say about women with big noses.
What they say about us?
Have a good night, y'all. Next episode, we'll talk about
Letchaknow.